In this episode of Darcizzle Offshore, my sister Meghan and I go lobstering out of Boynton Beach, Florida. We show you how to catch Florida spiny lobster. We show you how to clean spiny lobster.
And be sure to stay until the end, because I'm going to show you how to cook these lobsters on the barbecue, and they turn out delicious.
Suck it up! Suck it up! All right. What's up, Darcizzle Nation? Good morning. We are here out of Boynton Beach, Florida. We are in the salt water today. My sister Megan's in the water, and it's pretty cold for us Floridians. We're dropping in, and we're looking for lobsters today. Going lobstering, snorkel gear on, and we are gonna see what happens. So let's get in the water though, and I gotta just suck up my pride. It's gonna be freezing. Here goes nothing.
And away they go. If you're new to the channel, my name is Brian. Of course, that's Darcy. And we got Darcy's sister Meg, or Meg Han Solo, family that fishes together. And we quit our jobs about 2 or 3 years ago now, so we could fish full time and follow our dreams. Hopefully inspire some of you guys to do that too. Today is actually 9/11 for us. So we're going to be announcing or reminding you guys of a Take a Veterans Fishing Contest. I'll tell you how to do that, into that real soon. But hopefully these ladies can grab us some lobsters.
First lobster of the day.
All right, so far one lobster. The girls are still catching some more. And just so you guys know, up north, you know where I'm from, in New York, we have the ones with the claws, the Maine lobsters. These are Florida lobsters, no claws. Tails are still just as delicious and everything else though.
I got one.
Nice, you measured them already?
What?
You measured them already?
Yeah, he's keeper.
There we go. Woohoo!
I made it back. That was only like, I think I was over an hour of lobstering. But that was a lot of fun, and at the same time, it's a lot of work because we still don't have the best sunlight conditions for us to look to actually see these lobsters. But we're getting it done. We actually caught quite a few small ones, and then we were just out of the swing of things, so we struggled to catch a few in the beginning there. But now we're catching some, and I got water in my ear. But 3 keepers in the boat. Time to take a little break and get back to it. Oh yeah!
That's a great contribution, Megan. Do you have anything else to add about the wonderful lobstering you're doing with your wonderful sister and me?
Yes, I do. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I definitely let a couple fly away. But they're really fast out here, the baby ones especially. And with the current, it's been a little bit hard, but we're coming back strong. Lobster for dinner.
No, don't. I don't want her to make her feel bad or anything. I lost a few too, but we started like tag teaming them together. Like one person tickle them out of the hole with the tickle stick, which is this stick, big long metal thing that actually irritates them and they don't like it, so they come right out of their hole. And then the other person with the net. And in the beginning, Megan was like trying to get him from the front side. I'm like, get him from the tail side because they swim backwards. So a couple times there we had to learn our lesson on that. And we released, I would say we had like maybe like 5 to 7 that we caught that we had to throw back. So, I mean, at least we're finding them. That's the key here, and we're just gonna keep working north and take a little break. Let's have some land sharks.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds pretty awesome, girls. You know, this is not the Keys, and it's also like a month into the season, so a lot of the big ones are taken and whole place is picked apart. So
I'm
you guys doing pretty well.
I'm pretty happy that we got 3 keepers in the boat, believe it or not. That's like huge.
Yeah, it's good.
This is like the first time we actually officially did it in Palm Beach too, so there's lobsters here.
Yeah, that's true. It's our first time, you know, we're in Boynton Beach. It's, you know, it's not the lobster high point of the Florida or anything. And you know, these girls have been doing this their whole lives, and in fact, we have 2 other videos catching and cooking lobsters. I'll put them right here over my left shoulder, and you guys can check out those videos, and they include all the how-tos and all that great stuff. And it's a great time for the whole family. You guys can come out here and do it. And let's get some more, girls. Hopefully we'll rest up and get out there.
Yeah. We got it. Dad requested 2 lobsters. Darcizzle wants 2 lobsters for himself to be brought home. So we got 3. We got to get one for each of us now.
Oh, it's so cold. Oh no.
What a bunch of babies. You guys are such babies. I'm gonna have another sandwich and some land shark.
Third dive, we've moved locations. We ran further north, mainly because the conditions deteriorated at the last spot. It was harder to seed and there was no sunlight. Over here, we've got the sun. It just came out and I put a shirt on because it's a little chilly. But besides that, we gotta get the rest of our dinner. Let's get at least 4 more bugs. That's the goal. All right, let's do this. Let's on go. Covered a lot more ground on that particular dive we just did. We finally had the sun come out after waiting until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So that is awesome. We can actually see. But this area in particular that we're at is a nice a reef area that is well known. So they've been picked apart. I can see lobster like bodies down there that they've already cleaned, lobster antennas, and we got a couple that were short. So we are gonna make another move and find another spot. Due to the conditions in the water, we were unable to get good underwater footage for you guys. I apologize, but we had basically a ton of cloud cover and very low visibility in the water. But it's very easy to catch a lobster. All you really need is just a net, and you need a tickle stick, which is this long metal thing, and you use the tickle stick to pull them out of the rock, and then you use a net to scoop them up. And I already have how-to videos on how to go lobstering that you guys can check out. They'll be linked in this video in the corner, so you can check that out as well. All right, Darcizzle Nation, it's time to go home and cook up these beautiful Florida spiny lobsters. We're going to show you how to clean them properly and how to cook them properly. And there's actually a really cool trick on how to do that, so I can't wait to show you guys. But they're going in the Grizzly 40-quart cooler. Can't complain about that. First time out of Palm Beach. We have done it in the past. We were very successful. We got 4. Would have liked a little more, but you can't complain about that. The ocean was great to us, and can't wait to go home and show you guys. And also, everything that you saw on the boat today, including the Grizzly coolers, are linked in the Amazon store, located in the description below if you're interested. All right, we gotta close this up. Okay, let's head home to get dinner. Let's go. We are back at the house, guys. We are set up outside with our flats boat, our beautiful flats boat, and we are going to clean lobster. Yeah, we are. We got them nice and fresh in the Grizzly cooler, and they're laying on top of the ice, so that way they don't get into the water or the gunk on the bottom. As if they're still alive. My fingers hurt so bad from all the little lobster cuts. I just took 2 out for now. Before we clean them, I want to show you how we measured the lobsters to make sure they were keeper lobsters before we brought them into our boat. And what we have here is our tickle stick, and attached to our tickle stick is our measuring device. And this is a standard lobstering measuring device. They also have very similar ones for crabs and good stuff like that. Basically, you measure their carapace. It's based on the carapace, and the carapace is the hard part of the shell right here. This is a tail portion, which is a tail portion we're going to eat. So it gets measured up to this carapace, and you start it up like this. You put this indentation right between their eyes, between their horns, right on the hard part of their shell. Not on the eyeballs, this is the eyeballs, but their actual hard case of the shell. And once you have that lined up, you look down here to the other indentation, and you can see that his actual carapace ends over here. And if this lobster's carapace is shorter than this indentation, you cannot keep this lobster. In this case, you can see he's about a quarter past that indentation, so he's a keeper. Now, I also want to show you how you determine a male from a female lobster. And also the cool thing about our Florida spiny lobsters is the fact that they have no claws, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are used to the ones up north that have claws. Now, the one that Megan's holding is the actual female lobster. And the reason that we know she's a female is the fact that when these little flippers get opened, you can see there's little claspers on the inside. Show them the claspers. And that's where she would actually hold her eggs and protect them while she's
basically while she has the eggs and she's breeding. The males do not have that. You can see on my lobster, he does not have those little claws on the inside of his flippers to hold eggs. So that's the difference. And we have three female lobsters and 1 male lobster. Cleaning a lobster is very simple, very easy. I'm going to show you how to do that right now with my Bubba Blade knife. This is the Whiffy, the 6-inch Whiffy. Really nice and short, which is going to get the job done for me today. Let me just move this lobster. So now what you do, the carapace is where it combines the meat that we're going to eat to the actual body and the innards of it. So we're going to go in between the carapace. You can see there's an actual space right in there where the meat is coming out. So what you do is you take your knife and you kind of just like run it along the edge of their carapace so you can separate that meat. Just like that. Just on the edge, you just want to like kind of get it loose. And then now what you do is give it a nice twist, pull it out. Last step of the cleaning process is to now remove the intestinal tract, and that is this darker piece of meat you can see coming out of the meat, and that runs all the way down to a hole down here, which is kind of like the lobster butt, I guess you would say. So we're going to show you how to do that. Very, very easy. What you do now, you don't need any other tools except the lobster you caught. I have a glove on because it's sharp, but I'm going to pop this part of the antenna off, just like I did. Now I'm going to kind of break off this thinner part so I have the hard part of the antenna here, which is nice and pointy and sharp, and it's got all these things here. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. But what you do is, once you have your antenna that we just made, we're going to stick it in the hole that is right between the end of the tail here. Oops, that came right out. Go all the way in. And kind of like give it a good twist. It also should start coming out the other side, or it might come out your side. It kind of just depends on the lobster. But you can see it's actually coming out the other side of the hole, which is fine. And there we go. We just cleaned out that intestinal tract. This is ready to cook.
All right, those girls take forever. Here's how boys do it. You take the thing and you just twist it. Usually with gloves, but this is my trick. There you go. Give me the thing. You break the thing off. And then you stick it in the butt. Where's the butt?
This is so much faster.
But is it as precise?
Well, the meat, with all the extra meat.
His antenna in the butt. You're crazy.
Sorry,
Come on.
clean
it out. Clean it out, please. Come on.
Is this the right
See,
spot?
we could have had two. Meghan and I could have.
You could have had
done
it
already.
Here it is.
Out, yeah, pull it out.
And there you go. You're welcome.
20 minutes later.
All right, guys, we've come to the cooking portion, and as you guys know, Puddin's always in charge of cooking. Red hair is kind of starting to dim a little bit. I don't know, my red velvet hair. If you guys remember from that challenge video we did, I'll put the link right up here if you guys want to see why the heck I have red hair, whatever. Anyway, I got the lobsters right here, and we're gonna barbecue them. You can also broil them, but basically, you saw them clean them, and we're just gonna put them on the barbecue. And probably, I don't know, you gotta test them. It depends on how big your tails are there, but like 10 or 15 minutes. How long you think, Dad?
5 or 6 actually.
Oh, maybe closer to 5 or 6. So I'm gonna keep an eye on them. We got Pop Sizzle out here hanging out in the back porch, and there we go. And we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we had them on for a couple minutes, maybe like 3 or 4 minutes, and now we're gonna flip them. Now, I just want to mention now, you put them when you put them on, you put them down like that, because if you do it like this, they're gonna curl up in like a little ball. All right. So I like to put them like this, and then I'm gonna take them off. And you can do this before you put them on, even, or after. Dad kind of yelled at me, said I should have done it before, but I like to do it after, actually. You're just gonna use some shears like this, so you could use a knife, I guess, and cut the bottom, and then this will peel, like a little piece of it will peel like right off. And so you expose the meat there, put that back on the grill, and you're gonna put some butter in there now. So I got some butter remelted inside. And you put it right in there. You can even use one of these fancy things. I've already done the other ones here. You can just baste them with some butter. More butter the better. Of course, if you start to get some flames popping up, you can just spray those with your water bottle. There we go. Now another couple minutes and we're going to check them out Be right back. All right, these look done. You can also cut them on top and add more butter this way. But I've been playing with them, and I'm pretty sure they're done. Let's go in and eat.
It's time to eat our delicious lobster that we worked very hard for to catch. And I just want to say how rewarding it is when you go out there in your own waters, local waters, or wherever you go, and just actually be successful and catch yourself dinner. Fresh groceries, doesn't get any better than that. Way better than purchasing it at the store. I gotta say, that's the life of an outdoors person. So I hope I inspire you guys to do the same. But lobster is lobster. We've had a lot growing up. We've lobstered every single year with Dad. And as you know, Dad is here in the video, so you guys get to see him.
Darcizzle.
Yes. Make sure you guys say hello to him and send him your well wishes and all that good stuff. But he's doing good and taking chemo pills and all that good stuff. So we are going to enjoy our delicious seafood dinner. And I'm going to take my first bite. I also made these cute little lemon cups with butter filled in them, and like it's actually like a cup. Like it's a cup. I took the lemon out from inside, and I made a mixture of drawn butter with 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, with a 1/4 tablespoon of parsley, and 1 clove of minced garlic. We love garlic here, so it's a really great concoction. I thought it would be better than just plain drawn butter. So here we go.
We haven't eaten lobster in a couple years. Fresh lobster, so freaking out.
It's really good. Really, really good. Doesn't even get better than that. You guys will just have to do it yourself and taste it yourself. It's just delicious. Every bite is like super delightful and amazing. What do you think, Megan? Megan Han Solo.
So good, so buttery, just like I remembered.
Buttery. So buttery.
Back to the buttery word again.
This is a cockroach of the sea, literally. What do you think, Dad? Wait until he's done chewing.
I think it pays to teach your kids well, because thank you, Darcy, Megan, and Brian, for these lobster. And I didn't have to lift a finger.
There you
so
go.
I learned well.
The
But
product
awesome.
of
Thank
good
you guys.
fruit.
Yes, there you go. We really would have loved to take Dad on the boat with us, but it didn't work out this time. But hopefully in the near future, you guys will see him on the boat again. But it was an awesome day. Can't complain. We got dinner, delicious, and our first time doing it in Palm Beach. So I'm very happy and even more happy eating this. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And until my next adventure, follow your dreams and keep on catching.
I spilled my butter.
No! Now we only caught 4 because there's no lobsters.
Didn't see you in the water.
All right, here we go. No laughing. You're not a girl.
Oh my gosh, Darcy has her hair down. Listen,
Are you guys ready yet?
your hair
Anytime
is so
now.
nice. I wish my
Anytime.
hair looked like yours.
You guys know that blooper part at the end of the video?
Yeah, we got like 20 more that we had to release.